A man who survived a crane collapse in Bow, which killed his 85-year-old great-aunt, has told ITV News London of the moment it crashed into his home. Sam Atkinson was on the sofa downstairs when the crane smashed into the house, filling it with rubble. Sam and his mother survived the accident, but his great-aunt, June Harvey, was killed. Our senior correspondent, Ronke Phillips, spoke to him earlier.
So the noise was like a plane had crashed. My mum describes it as she heard a bomb. For me, it sounded like a plane had crashed.
Sam Atkinson was in the terraced house which took the direct force of the crane when it toppled over. Also at home was his mum Jacqueline and his 85-year-old great-aunt June Harvey.
I was screaming and I tried to get up the stairs, but the stairs was full of rubble. Full of the roof. The roof just came down. I ran to the front and there was neighbours already there. They was there within seconds, which is where they was telling me that my mum's at the front window. Then I ran to the back garden again to get a ladder to help my mum down. And then we was calling for my aunt, June, who wasn't responding. My mum was in the same room with her upstairs. They was around a metre away from each other. And as my mum looked for her, all my mum could see was like the roof down. You could see the sky from the room.
June Harvey was crushed under the rubble. Her body had to be recovered by emergency crews.
We're waiting for the autopsy, waiting for the coroner's report as to how.
Having lost everything they own, Sam and his mother are now faced with having to raise enough money to give her a proper send-off.
We have a funeral to plan, and we have our lives just completely destroyed in seconds, and it's going to change us forever. We were so close. She didn't have any children herself, so we was her immediate family, and we just all looked after each other.
A construction worker who suffered head injuries is still being treated in hospital. And while the Metropolitan Police and the Health and Safety Executive work to try and find out why the crane failed, Sam says it will be a long time before the nightmares he's suffering go away.
Your home is your safe place. So now I don't know where to feel safe. Sorry.
Ronke Phillips, ITV News.